Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and this is what we're going to make today. As you can tell, it's a bunch of junk envelopes, just some I had in my stash and then some just old envelopes like this. This one I haven't decorated yet, but each one of these is a pocket. It flips open, and here's a pocket. You can put tags in, memorabilia, whatever. So there's one, pocket's up here at the top. This one, the pocket goes in on the side. And this long one, the pocket goes in the top. Now, I'll come back and decorate this and have it ready to go in a journal. Now, I'll show you how this will attach in your journal. Like this, let's say this is your journal page. That will go like that. Or, let's put it on the inside where it shows a little bit better. Let's say this is your journal page, and you're just going to sew it in your signature just like that. So right down through there. And then this will be on one side and this will be on another. So let's pretend this is another sheet here. So you see that's going to be here. And then this one, it's going to be back here somewhere, depending on how many sheets you put in on the top of it. Now, you can go ahead and cover this with paper and leave it as is, or you can add a full sheet to it, just like a full page, like that, and have you another page here. Add one on the front and one on the back of it, and you'll have your pages. Let's say, let me grab something here. Here we go. So let's say this is another page that you want to insert. You could put the cover on the front and on the back. And now you've got your page over here. Your signature is sewn down through here. And then let's just say this is another insert in your signature. So there is how it would be. This one will be total pockets here. And then you'll have your pages in your insert, and then back here you'll have your page in your signature. So I hope that makes sense. It's hard to explain it. I might have to add it to a journal for you to completely understand it, and if I do, that's fine. But just remember that this part right here that you're leaving is where you're going to sew it, right down through there into your signature. And then you can do whatever you want to this side. You could even add another one of these to this side if you wanted to, and have double pockets on each side. Don't know. I don't know if I will do that or not, but that's something that you could do. But I think I may just put another page out here and let this side be a page, and this side's going to be pockets. So let me show you how these are made. They're quick and they're easy. Now this is just a piece of junk mail envelope here. And I think on this one, now on this one that I did, I had my envelope flaps coming out to the right. I think on this one, I'm going to do them to the left, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll need to turn it that way. So I'll have them going to the left. Then if I want to attach the two together, I can, but I'm not sure. And I have not seen any made exactly like this. There may be some out there, and if there is, I did not see your video. I just was looking at all of my little scrap envelopes that I had, and I thought, this is just something else that I can do with them. I love making pockets anyway. So it's just another variation on pockets. And I'm sure, you know, there's very few things that are original out there in this world anymore. So I'm sure there's somebody that's probably made one like this or similar to this. I know I have seen in the past the stacked envelopes, but they were stacked and then used, I think they used some kind of file folder or something behind them, something like that. So this will be similar to that, but not the same. Alright, so we're going to put that down really well. Now, I want to tell you, I filmed this video yesterday. And I looked up and I didn't have my mic plugged in. So the sound was very, very low, and I knew that would be disturbing for a lot of people. So I just decided I'd do it again. I like to have 2 or 3 of these in my stash anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. I've got plenty of junk mail envelopes. But yeah, I filmed it all and just was so excited about it because it turned out so pretty. And then I looked up when I started to edit, and there was absolutely no sound on there. I know nobody else does that but me. If I forget to plug in, if I move my computer and then I forget to plug my microphone back in, there you go. Okay, now another thing right here. If you can make these envelopes more sturdy if you want to. If you want to add a piece of paper on the inside, you can do that and make them a little bit more sturdy. I'm not going to worry about it because I feel like once I put the paper on both sides, cover both sides, it's going to be fine. But you can certainly do that. Just keep that in mind. Let's see. See if I have a piece of paper that's about, there we go. That one's just about the right size. Oh, it's a little short on this end. Let's see. It'll come close enough. So we're going to put this one on. Now, when you're covering this, just put your glue right up here at the edge of where that little crease is. Don't put it all down through here or you'll lose part of your pocket. So just run a little bead down through there. Up through here. There we go. Now, you could probably try covering these at the same time as you're covering the envelope, but I tried that and it seems to make too much bulk in here for them to fold. So I decided that I would just do it this way, and then I will cover those some other way with just probably a sheet of paper. So I'm going to cut these off. Now, covering them this way is easier for me. If you had rather measure, cut your paper, and then put it down, that is up to you. You can do that. All right, so there is that. And now we need to decide if we want our pocket to come in this way or from the top. I think on this one, since I made that one at the top, I think on this one I'm going to have it come in here. Now, a lot of people are going to ask, well, why didn't you just leave your envelope open here and do your pocket? Because once these are attached, it's kind of hard. Let me put this on here and I'll show you. It's kind of hard to flip it open and then get something in here because it's really a tight squeeze. So, to me, it's just a little bit easier this way. Alright, I am going to grab my trimmer, I think, because this is going to be quite a long little sliver here, and I want to get it as straight as I can. If my trimmer will cut it. There we go. Now, I just cut off a tiny little sliver. Just enough to open that up. So you got it open now. And then, let's see. I want to make sure this is going to be what shows in the signature. So this will be my front. I'm going to put my little pull right here. And just kind of evening it up. Excuse me. As best I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Now we want to put a little piece of paper under there because you don't want to leave that with that envelope showing. You could cover all of this down through here if you wanted to. As a matter of fact, we might do that. Let me see if I have a piece that's just long that we could just slide in there. Thought I had a piece right here. See what this does. Yeah, let's do that. That piece is just long enough and it'll cover most of that envelope. When you open it up, you won't see the raw part of the envelope sticking out there. Okay, and then I am going to ink. The inking just covers up my cutting mistakes and that kind of thing. And then if you do have any envelope that is still showing, it covers that as well. I'm going to ink on this side and just kind of open it up. Now you could work this out where you could leave your little openings, your little windows in your envelope open if you wanted to. I didn't want to do that, but that's something else that you could do. That would be cute. Be a little bit more trouble, but it would be cute. Now I'm sure that you could put this down with art glitter glue. That's what I'm using. I am sure you could put this down with glue stick. But you know me, I hate glue sticks, so I'm going to use my art glitter glue. Okay, so there's our first one. Now what you need to do is decide how you want this. I think this maybe will be our second one. If you want it down here, if you want it close to the top, whichever way you want that to lay. And I'm thinking it might lay up there. So I'm going to lay that aside. I'm going to cover this first. And let's grab some paper. That's pretty. So see, you could leave this window open if you wanted to cut around that. And then do a little insert down in there if you wanted to. I'm just going to show you how to put these together, and then you can adjust it the way that suits you. I may later on come back and do that on some, but not right now. Okay. Trim off the excess. Just be careful when you're trimming and don't cut into your envelope all the way around. If you do, it's not the end of the world. You can glue it back together, but it's just a little bit easier if you don't cut into it. Now, what paper we want to put on the back side of here. Now, this is pretty. Now, some of these I've already trimmed out. These are from My Porch Prints. They're a digital, and I will try to link her shop down below. It's an Etsy shop. And I think this one is called, I bought it a while ago and I just reprinted it. I think this is called Grandma's Addict. Okay, try to make sure that we get the paper the right way up. And even trying, inevitably, I will put one upside down, I always do, but that's, who cares? I can go back and cover it with embellishments and nobody will be the wiser, except me and you. And you've got to where you keep my secrets pretty good, so anytime I mess up, I mean, you're not spreading it all over out there, so. Okay, now, how do we want to open this one? This one's opened on the side. So, I think I'll open this one at the top. So let's open it up here. Yeah. Let's open it up here. And I'm just gonna cut it this way, just a little sliver. Well, that glue's still really wet. There we go. Now we are going to punch us a little pull right there. Well, that one was a little big, wasn't it? Okay, so that is done, and now let's put a little something right there. And I think I'm just going to use this piece, my little scrap piece here. Trim it off a little bit. Make sure that it fits before I put glue on it. Yeah, that will fit. Let's go ahead and back that. Put some glue on the back of it. And then we'll slide that right in there. And just stopping it at the edge of the paper. And then if you're like me and you didn't get it exactly straight, you can just trim that little tiny bit off. And there you have that little insert covered. Let's go ahead and ink this one up. Now the one that I did yesterday, I put it together and then covered it with paper, and it was a lot harder than this. This is a lot easier. So I think it's easier to cover them with your paper first, then put them together, and then you can go back and embellish later. Because that was a little bit difficult yesterday. Here we go. So we've got that one inked up, and that one will go like either here or down close to the bottom, one or the other. I'm not sure. Okay, then we are going to put this one on, I think. And see, this one is going to come all the way out past the other ones. That doesn't bother me. I had one here that did that too. That's fine. This one did that. That is no problem. So you just adjust your envelopes the way that you want them. All right, let's cover this front part. Oh, this is a pretty paper. I like this. Yeah. Let's use that. This is not actually a junk mail envelope. This is one that I had in my stash. And I just drug it out because I wanted one a different size. And you can always, if you don't have a lot of different sizes, you can always cut them down. And then just use a shorter one. I'll show you in a minute. I did that on one. If I can get a hold of this envelope. There we go. And then we'll trim this off. Isn't that pretty? I like that. And then what are we going to put on the other side? On this side. Let's just grab a piece of this and put here. I do believe that all of this is from the same collection. I'm pretty sure. And I just printed it out on, it's like a 110-pound copy paper. That's what I usually, print my digitals out on. Now, I'm not putting glue right here because I don't want to close my pocket too short. So, just put a little bead up there close. Okay. Now let's trim that off. Okay, now what side do we want to open on this one? I'm thinking out here. I think that's what we'll do. I'm just going to cut a little sliver. Hopefully I'll cut straight enough. There we go. Okay, that's opened up. Now we can do our little punch in the top here. There we go. And then put a little piece of paper in there. Let's see what this one will look like. Yeah, that one will work. I think that one will work fine. Let's just slide that in there. It's just using our scraps. And you could definitely pull your scraps out and use them on this, because you could always collage it. You wouldn't have to cover it with solid papers like I'm doing. You could just tear pieces of paper and collage it, and that would be pretty too. Boy, did I get that crooked. What the world? Okay. There we go. So there's that one covered. All right, we got that one finished. And that's gonna go somewhere like that. Now, this one is the one that I told you I cut in two. So I have cut that like that. Now, the only thing is, let's see, I'm just going to fold it backward. I'm not going to worry about that. I started to say the opening's at the wrong side, but all I'm going to do is fold that little piece backward. I'm going to cover both sides anyway, so it's not going to matter. Yeah, let's do that. So see, I just took a long envelope and I just split it in half. So we'll find a paper to cover that with. And let's see, I want one that's a little bit florally. Oh, that might be pretty. I don't know. Let me look at these little pieces right here. These are some pieces that came in the kit as well, and I cut those out. It's not wide enough. Oh, there's a book page that is just the right width. We could put that on there. Let's just do that. I like that with the flowers on there. So I'm just going to run a little bit of glue up here at the top. Okay. That's cute. I like that. And then we'll cut that off. Okay, now what are we going to cover this side with? It's not big enough. I think we're going to have to go back to the paper. So we could try this, or we could just cover it with a piece of this. Let's just cover it with a piece of this. This is going to be on the back side. Okay, now we have this up here open. Make sure I didn't open anything else. Nope. So we're going to lay that on there like that maybe. I don't want them so staggered looking. I think I want this one. Oh well, we'll put them together like we want them in a minute. Right now I'm just going to lay this on here. That's cute. I like that. All right, we're going to cut our little pull in the top. And then we will ink this up. See, I need to trim a little bit right here. Okay, now we need to put a little piece of paper in there. I'm just going to grab this scrap. It will work fine. Okay. And then we'll put a little bit more ink on the edge of that. And there we go. We've got that one covered. So that's going to go somewhere on there like that. Isn't that cute already? And then we've got this little coin envelope that's going to go on here. And, you know, it'll probably go something like that. So let's just cover it. Then we'll decide how we want it to go on here. I think I'm going to use this little piece that came in the kit, and it looks like a little postcard. I think I'm going to use that on there, on the front side. That's pretty. And I want to get that stamp on there, so I'm going to put it like that. Cute. Look at that. That is going to be so cute. I love it. Okay, now we need to cover the back side. And it's not big enough. Let's see what we have. I'm just looking through this little stack of ephemera here that came with the kit. So lots of different pieces in here, but I don't know if any of them are going to be the right kind. Let's see. Let me go back to the paper collection. I'm just going to cover the back with this. That's going to be fine. No problem. Okay, now this one, I'm going to have it open down here on the end. So we're going to cut just a tiny bit of this off. A little sliver. Make sure we got it open, and we do. And then I'm going to slide my little punch in there and see if I can get it somewhere near the center. There we go. And we need a little piece of paper to put in there. Let's just grab a little piece of this book page here. Oh yeah, that'll be cute. All right, let's ink this one up. Now you can keep adding envelopes to this. You can just add until your heart's content. I think this is enough for me for one signature, but you know, you can just keep going with it. I'm going to trim this off just a little bit because I got it a little bit off there. But yeah, you can just keep going and adding, stacking envelopes on top, and just keep adding until you get it to the point where you like it. All right, let's look at it. Cute, cute, cute. Look at that. I like that. Now we need to glue them together. So let's decide. I want to pull these off. Let's decide how we want this one to look. I think I want this one closer to the top maybe. And then I'll do these other ones closer to the bottom. Now when you're putting these together, you just need to make sure that your those little factory folds are really close together, right up against each other on the same spot. If you don't, your envelope is going to be a little crooked. So just kind of hold it like that. And then press that over. You've got that one glued to that one. Yeah, looks cute. And now we will put our next one on there, this one, and we'll decide, I think I want it to sit maybe down that way, like that. So then just flip it over, make sure that your folds are right up against each other, maybe leaving just a 1/16 of an inch between them. That way it gives you a little bit of room to fold there with the bulk. And on this one, I probably ran the glue a little bit too far. I did. So what I'm going to do is wipe off this excess out here because I don't want that to stick to my envelope or to my base underneath here. You could trim that off if you wanted to and get it even. I'm just going to leave it. It'll just be that much more to attach to my next page. So that's not a problem with me. Alright, let's see. I think I might. Let me look at this. You know, I kind of want that on that, I think. Okay, I think, I think that might be the way I'm going to do it right there. Now it kind of makes me wish I'd put one more envelope on there, but I think that's going to work. We got that one. And then this last one, right there. Oh, that scared me. The FedEx guy is out there in a huge truck, and it looked like he was going to back right through my big windows. Okay, there we go. Isn't that cute? Look at that. I love that. Love, love, love it. Now, all we need to do is do a little bit of embellishing on here, and then we can add some tags in it. Now, like I said, this is going to be very simple to go on a page. Let's pretend this is a page. In our insert, we could just attach that page like that. So see, you've got another page. You can attach it right there, and then the signature will be stitched in here. So you will have a page back here, and then this here. And we may just go ahead and make a page. Let me see how big this is. This is a little bit wide. Cut that down to 7, and I think we can do that. Let's see. We may just go ahead and make a page. Yeah. Alright, let's cut this down to 7 inches. This is just a piece of an old file folder. So it is just something I've had laying on my desk for a while. And what we're going to do is trim this down to 7, because I normally don't make my journals very much wider than 7 inches. Sometimes I might make them a little longer, but not wider. And see, that's the exact width, or the exact height of our envelope there. So that's going to go right there. Now, what I want to do, though, is attach it this way. I want to attach it just like that. So I can sew this in my signature right there, and I've got a page here and pockets there. So let's do that. I'm going to put some glue right here. All on this. And then we'll fold that over, and I'm just going to get it as straight as I can and as close to that fold as I can without, you know, you don't want to go right on top of it. You want to leave room for it to be sewn in the signature, but just pretty close. There we go. And then we'll flip it over. And I may have to trim this side off just a tiny bit. Let me look. Let's see if that's going to fold up right. Okay, that folds fine. So let's just put this one down after it's folded like that. That will work. Now, I'm not worried about this little bit right here because that's going to be sewn in my signature. So that doesn't bother me at all. You won't see that once this is sewn in. Oh, I like that. And now I can have a pocket up here in this page as well. I just need to glue this bottom together so that I can have another pocket at the top. So I'm just going to run a little bit of glue down through there. Alright, now we just need to cover it with paper. This is our new paper collection from Blue Fern. Let's see what this looks like on here with that. Ooh, I think it looks pretty. Look at that. That's upside down, but it looked pretty upside down even. Oh, I think we might have to go with that. I like the colors together. And that way I can, I'll have plenty of paper, and that will make this stronger. So let's just do that. Let me grab my trimmer and I'll trim off this bottom little barcode here. Oh, and for all of you who pre-ordered this paper, we do have more coming. It is on its way, I promise you. They have assured me that they're getting it out the door, or they got it out the door just as fast as they could. There we go. Ooh, I don't know if I want this or this. I think I want that. Let me look. Let's look again. Oh yeah, I think I want that number on there. This is pretty. I'm glad you taught me into doing this. This is so pretty. And this paper is very, very sturdy. So there's going to be no problem whatsoever in this being strong enough, because this paper is thick. Oh my word, I love that together. I never would have guessed that that would have matched this, but it does. The flowers are the same color, got the same undertones in it. I have to get a new 1-inch punch, and yes, I have tried many, many times to sharpen that. It's just very, very old. And I'm going to use this one. Really small punch there. There we go. This one is probably, I'd say at least 30 or 35 years old, so it's just worn out. All right, there is that. Oh, look at that. Just cover the back. Are you as excited about this as I am? Oh my goodness, I love it. Let me find a sheet. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Okay, turn it the right way. And I may use this barcode on here because I like that. Look at that barcode. It just looks like part of the paper to me. I don't think I'm going to cut that barcode off. Oh, I like that. Or do I want to go up that way? I think I may want to get this lace in on this one, so we're going to cover it that way. And this is ready for a journal and some embellishing on it. Oh my word, how pretty. Look at that. I love it. Okay, I am going to put something right here. And I'm probably just going to go back to a piece of my scrap from that other paper collection and pull that in there. Let's find a piece of scrap. Oh, I think I want to run something all the way down, because that is, let's see, ooh, that would be pretty. Let's just cut a piece of that off and run that down through there. And then our inking. Even though this is not going to show, it's going to be in the signature. I'm going to ink that. Same over here. That way, if any little part of it does show, then it will be inked up. There we go. Look at that. Is that not pretty? Now, if you wanted to, you could have put a little ribbon around these and tied them. I don't think they need it. They lay down very well. That is so pretty. I don't know if I want to do anything else to it or not. Okay, let's decide what we do want to do. I'm probably not going to do a lot just because it is busy and it's very pretty the way it is. So I'm probably not going to pull in a lot. So let's see what we have. These are just some of the embellishments. So I think I'm going to start here first and just see if there's anything that I want to add to that postcard. I really think the postcard is beautiful just the way it is. So I don't think it needs a lot, but I am going to put some lace on some of these. Yeah, I'm thinking that lace, or let's see what this looks like. That's a little bit white. Let's go with this lace. Get that. Isn't that cute? Then, let's see, what do we want? I want to put something on there. Just some little something. Maybe just a word or a phrase. What do you think about that? I printed off more of the Tracy labels last night. And that one just says floral, and it's a definition, but I think that's a little bit large for that. I think we might use that on that. Then here, oh, we could use this. This says parcel post. Could use that on there. And that's just a Tim Holtz, I think they're called snippets. That's what that is. So let's see if we want to put do we want to put anything under this, or just put it down like it is? I just don't want to cover this paper up. It's so pretty. I really don't want to cover the paper up. Is that up there, maybe? Down here, I think. And I think that's going to be all that we're going to put on the front, other than a little bit of bling, of course. because that is just so pretty. That paper, that postcard. I just think it looks so good right there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything else on that, except I am going to put a little piece of bling. Now, I like to bling things up. If that's not your cup of tea, then you don't do that. But I love bling. I don't like glitter, but I love bling. So, it just depends on what you like. Like I said, if that's not your cup of tea, then don't worry about it. You can put whatever you want on yours, but that's what I like on mine. Isn't that cute? That's all that it needs right there. And just a little tag to go on the inside. Whoops, I think I've stuck it together. There we go. Now on this side we could do a little bit more embellishing because it's kind of blank. So we could put this piece of ephemera over here. There, like that. I think I'll grab just a piece of this tissue paper. And this is the Tim Holtz tissue paper. Put that down there and then put that little piece on top. That little piece on top of there. Like that. Are your kiddos about to go back to school? Let me know in the comments below. Ours are, and I'm real skeptical about it. Of course, I don't have, I just have my grandchildren, and it's not my position to say whether they go or not, but they're sending them back to school, and I wish they would do virtual. We're able to do virtual, but now my oldest granddaughter is doing virtual. Her parents decided that they thought that was best for her, but my youngest daughter wants to send them back. Her children are a little bit younger, but it just worries me. It worries me and concerns me. All right, that is that one. Isn't that cute? But my husband says if I didn't have something to worry about, I would find something, so that's the way he looks at it. But I think about my grandbabies all the time. Alright, what do we want to put on here? Or do we want, I think I might want a flower on there. Don't have flowers in that. I do have flowers in this. So let's look and see what flowers we have. I don't know if I have a bright pink looking one. That could be pretty if it was trimmed out around. There's a butterfly. What are you doing in the flowers? That's a little much for that one, but it is pretty. We might save that one out. That's cute. We might save her out too. Okay, they're getting larger now. Alright, so let's decide. I've just pulled out quite a few different ones. And I'm thinking I like that one on there. I just need to cut it out. And I'm going to skip over this. I'm just going to fussy cut around this. And then do a little bit of inking. Oh, isn't that pretty? I like that there. And then I think I'm going to put that there. It's the definition for floral. I'm going to put that down. And I'm just going to put it straight down, I think. I I really don't want to put it over the flower there. So let's see. If we bring it this over here and put the floral maybe right there. I have to hold it up to see if I've got it anywhere near straight. And then we'll put that right there. I think that will work. Now you could do lots and lots more embellishing than what I am doing. I'm mainly doing this like this for the sake of the video, but you could always come in and do tons of different embellishings. Oh, I like that. I like that. Now I think I am going to put a little piece of lace down through here. Let's see what I might want to put down through there. Will the white look okay? I think the white really doesn't show up that well. And I don't have enough of this, I don't think. Well, I could put it right there. Oh, let's just go for it. It's just a small piece, but I think this is all that I have left of this, so we're just gonna put it on here. I used this and I hoarded it and I used it and I put it in my hoard vault, and now this is the last piece. That's pretty. Look at that. I like that. Okay, now we've got those two pieces on there. See what we want to do. Well, there, I glued it again. We want to do something back here. And there's lots of possibilities. I think that would be cute back there. And we could even make this into a pocket, because it is wide enough. You never have enough pockets when it comes to journaling. Yeah, we could put that down there and make this a little pocket. So let's put just a tiny little pull in the top. See if I got that cut straight. Oh, didn't like to cut this thinner paper. And I'm just going to glue it on 3 sides. Leave a little opening for just a little tiny tag, or to stuff some memorabilia in there, something like that. There we go. And then, let's see, that would just slide down in there like that. A little girl. It's cute. Okay. Now we got this page. So what do we want to do here? That's a really pretty postcard right there. We could do that. This is the Bits and Bobs from the paper collection, from this paper collection, Jane's Memoirs. I think I'll put that one on there. And they are really pretty, and they're so sturdy. They're extra strong. You don't have to back these with anything to make a pocket out of them. You just have to cut them a little bit straighter than what I did. There we go. Now, are we going to make a pocket out of this, or are we just going to put it down normal like? I think I may make a little pocket, but I don't think I'm going to cut anything in the top, because I don't want to lose any of her head or anything. And see, these are even pretty on the back. Oh, I like that. Like that. And then we can still slide something down in there. Of course, two girls together you wouldn't want to do, but it's pretty. You could put those little tags in there. Or tickets. Lots of things. We might come back and put some embellishments in there. I think I want to put a butterfly on here. So let's see. Ooh, this one's pretty. That would go, I think. That is cute. And then, let's see. I think I want a little label. Yeah, I may pull one of our labels. Let's see. Let's do maybe a dark one. I don't know. You look at this one. I'm thinking that the lighter one might look better. Not sure. We'll see. We'll ink it up and we'll try it. Now, I want to see lots of these made. I want you to go over and join our Facebook group. And I want to see all of these little things made. Okay. I think that looks okay, but I don't know where to put it. Maybe right there. Because I think I do want to put some lace at the top. So we'll just put this down. Right there, maybe. That covers up the least amount of flowers. Get it straight. Straight-ish. So let's see what maybe this little one looks like on there. It really doesn't show that much, does it? Let's dig in our little box here. Okay, I just pulled out a few of our tan looking laces to see which one I might want to put on here. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. So let's just do that. That one's pretty. It's got the flowers on there and it's about the right color. I'm going to trim this just a tiny bit. Right there. Oh, that's pretty. And then I do want a little piece of our bling across there. I had another question last night about this bling. I still have not managed to get it up in the shop. I'm sorry. I have got a lot more on order, and I wanted to wait until I got kind of a bulk in before I loaded it, because I hate for people to, you know, if I've got 3 or 4, buy them, and then other people are disappointed because they didn't get one. So I've got quite a few more on order, and as soon as they get here, I will load it all in there. It should be here soon, I hope. You know, we're still dealing with the COVID shipping, so it's a little bit hectic. But hopefully, they're getting a little bit better. So I'm hoping that the manufacturers have started back producing a lot of this. And I'm just going to clip it off right there. There we go. There's that for that one. And then the back side. I'm loving decorating this. I'm telling you. Love it. Okay, I think on this one, no, it was too wide. Too tall. Those keys are pretty on there. Decisions. Oh, look at that. Okay, that made my mind up right there. I'm going to have to put this little girl on there. Well, it says little boy blue. It's not a little girl. It's a little boy. Cute. He used to be what my dad called my brother. And now he actually goes by Blue instead of his real name. Because my dad for years just called him my boy Blue. So he goes by that all the time. I'm going to try to put a piece of paper behind this and see if I can cut it. Oh yeah, works much better. And then that can be a little tuck spot as well. Have little boy Blue and then whatever her name is. So we can tuck something in there. And then I have to put some little something up there. I think I want to put this memories because that does bring back a lot of memories for my brother. He was very, very sick most of his life, and so my dad just kind of adopted that name for him, and he loved it. And they bought him a lot of blue shirts and blue things to wear, so it just brings back a lot of memories for me. That's cute. I like that. And I really don't think I'm going to do anything else to that page. Now let's do something here. And let's see. I don't think I want to go that much. I don't want to cover all of that up. We could put that little advertisement on there. See what we have over here. That little postcard would be pretty. Let's just do that. I like the postcard. And it's nice and sturdy, so we'll have another pocket there. Yes, that works right there. But I do want to run lace down through there, so I want to do that before I put that little piece down. And I think on this one I want to run the lace this way so it will stick out. So I'm going to cut this end off a little bit. Then we can put our postcard down. Like that. Then again, we can have something that tucks in right there. And what do we want to put at the top? Okay, I think I'm just going to cut out one of these tickets. And I have a little piece of vellum here that one of you guys sent me. And I'm just going to tear just a tiny piece off of here. And put that like that. And then I'm going to put a Tina number on there. Oh wait, I had some numbers already cut out somewhere here. See the state of my desk? I'm telling you. How can you find anything in that? Okay, let's see. I'm going to put this blue one right there. And if I want to use any more small ones, I will have to find the ones I cut out. There we go. I have a little tiny piece of bling here that we're just going to lay right here. Cute. I like that page. And then on this side, what shall we put? Oh, let's look at this. Let's put that old car on there. I like that. This is also in the paper collection, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I bought anything extra. I think this was in the ephemera part of it. That's cute. And I think we'll just glue that straight down and not make a pocket out of it. We don't want this to get so thick that you need something to tie it closed with. Okay, I don't think I'm going to put anything on the top of that just yet. I'm thinking about it. I want to put something else up there, but I don't know what yet. So we're going to leave that. This one, what do we want to do over here? Okay, let's just go ahead and put some lace up here while I'm thinking about that. Whoops. Did you see me pull that right off of there with my scissors? Now, let's decide what we want to do here. Okay, I'm going to put this piece down. It is almost too wide, but I can make a little pocket out of it and slide some of these ephemera pieces in there. So I may have to trim it off just a tiny bit, and that's okay if I do. Well, it is just the right width, believe it or not. Just the right width. And I'm just going to put it all the way down to the bottom. That way I can even stick a taller tag in there if I want to. Like, you know, I could stick something like that in there, and then some other pieces of ephemera like that. Different things. And I don't think we're going to put anything else on that right now. This side, I'm not sure that I'll even put anything on that side. Let's see. Because that's where it's going to sew in the signature. So I may wait on this side and just decide once I get all of my once I get everything sewn in. Oh, I like that on there though. That could be a good journaling spot. Let's do that. See, I change my mind all the time. And yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and leave it open. If I don't want to make a pocket out of it, it's not a big deal. And if I do, it's already open. There we go. And I don't think I'm going to put anything else up here right now. Look at me picking something else up. Oh yes I am. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to trim that off. See, I just think that goes on that page. That should have been there all along. Oh, over here. What do we want to do? That looks cute. It kind of brings out all those colors in that. And we can make this a little side tuck. Alright, so let's just glue the side and the bottom down. That's the wrong side, Edith. The side and the bottom. And then we can, I'm going to put it right above Jane Eyre. Like that. And then we can take little pieces or little photos or whatever and tuck them in there. And do I want to put any lace on this one? Do I? I think my lace on this one's going to go right here. Right down through here. Now look how pretty that is. Let's do a little flip through. Now I'll make my tags later. You guys know how to make the tags. So there's that one with the pocket in the end, the back. There's this one with a pocket at the top and the back with another pocket. Here's this one with a little pocket right here. Let's find something. There's a little pocket right there. And then the pockets on the side here. Pocket back here. There's a pocket right here, a pocket at the top. And then we didn't put a pocket here, and I haven't finished that. Not sure what I want to do there. There's a pocket here, and then a pocket on this side. And then we have a pocket here and a little side tuck here. Isn't that cute? And then on this one, I'm going to wait probably until I sew it in my signature before I put anything on the back here. But that is your little stacked envelope pocket page. That's what we'll call it. Stacked envelope pocket page. So you'll just sew this part right here in your signature, and you have a beautiful pockets and pages with another pocket up here, a large pocket. Alright guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you really enjoyed this. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click that little bell so that you'll be notified when we put up new videos. We'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.